Now recording.
Hello, hello! Welcome again to another episode, or to another id trailer of Ego Death. In the world of Psykolias, Residue Agents threaten to destroy society, led by Esper Beasts after the Inscribed vs. Esper war. Absolvers using egos, which are basically weapons with half of the personality put into them, must fight against the darkness. Today, we've been going through each individual PC to give them a spotlight of them in action. The first time was Sapphire Scaevola, Ego to the Limit. Last time was Alicia Landon, Ego Devil's Tongue. And today we're going to be looking at dear old Carmen Sephiroth, Ego Ink Black and Paperwhite Mortuary Accord. Now, it is once again the evening of October 23rd, a cool summer evening, during the pre-education events arc. But things are not all right in the town of Makoto, which is a college doing our good old Sigmallius University, where all Absolvers are trained. And we are in fact focusing on the adjudication team that will soon begin their education there. Corey, would you like to say anything before we get right into it?
I hold nothing currently. That, of course, I'm the player Carmen in this scenario, and hope to have fun and hopefully not crit everything by accident.
Very well. That's good to hear. Okay. If there's no objections from anybody, we can formally begin. So here we go. When we pick up, it's 7:30 p.m. on the night of August 23rd. Sorry, August 23rd. Our good friend Carmen right here, in the town of Makoto, is spending the month before they attend Sigmallius University by obtaining some knowledge, or maybe fiction. It all depends. But they are currently at the Sword in the Stone bookstore.
And immediately busting out the Runa OST.
Okay, look, it fits everything I needed to for this bookstore ambience.
Yeah, no, I get it. Don't worry.
Okay, and so we'll pop into the Sword in the Stone bookstore, of course. Carmen here has. I think the music's broken. Either way. So, Carmen has recently arrived at the Sword and Stone bookstore. They probably haven't been here before, but it's a local staple. They've heard about it, and they want to go and check it out. And so they came here in their little, van.
Yeah, because I was immediately asked this pre-start session. Figured, why not? Let's have a van. But yeah. Obviously, to keep it simple, Carmen is mostly flipping through what books are there, seeing who the authors are, what subjects, what can be found, of course.
There's fiction, there's fiction, there's some things that's basically on the lore of Sigmallius. There's books of Absolvers and notable ones, biographies, autobiographies,
Which obviously the autobiographies and biographies. So she's taking plenty of.
Okay. The books are fairly reasonably priced. It's $15.99 per book or so.
Could be a lot worse for bucks these fucking days. We know that.
Mm-hmm. And can Carmen just believe it though? In just a month, they are going to be attending Sigmallius University. Isn't that pretty exciting?
It has been for her, definitely. Though she's mostly focusing on what her hopeful studies are going to be, it's definitely a prospect that she'll be enjoying for the future. I noticed the token finally. I just realized what it was. I'm not going to worry about the librarian for the moment. Anyways.
So they have and so as you go further into the back, you will see like there's some manga, there's some graphic novels, there's some picture books.
She is stealing a graphic novel. She does enjoy those.
Stealing?
I mean, in the fucking verb. She's going to purchase them properly.
Oh, I was like, is she just like stuffing it into a coat?
The visual is amazing, but unfortunately, this character works with the law.
That's fair enough. Does she actually have an ego on her at the moment, like, on her person?
I would say so. It's probably stashed, like, under her arm or something, and it looks like roughly any other, like, just mass-sized book that you might know of. It might look like fit as, like, a binder. Like one of those leather binders you can find.
Like a big codex.
Yeah, effectively.
Oh, well, that's a good visual for it.
Yeah.
And so the ambience of the bookstore is very it's very chill. There's not much going on. It's kind of quiet. It's a cool night outside. It's a beautiful night. That's why she decided to come out, isn't it?
Pretty much. The nighttime has always been more favorable to her, even with whatever deeds perform. Plus, it's better under the stars reading in like a simple light,
Yeah. Why tell? Why might she have gotten into literature in general? Like, what draws her to it? The books.
The books for her, it's more the people behind them writing often. Draw, as people know, she was majoring into psychology, that type of deal. So figure out how people tick, what stories form from their minds, and from there, how they can develop.
Ooh. Well, isn't that just quite interesting? And so in the very back there, like I said, just more mangas, etc. And so by now, you probably have a sizable haul of books. There's like some bags provided to carry them before you check out.
Yeah, she wasn't going to be here for too long either way, but if she was allowed to probably read here, she'd probably end up relaxing for the next few hours. It depends on what happens. Dang. Why was one of the bookcases clipping?
It was just irritating me. Anyways.
Oh. By the way, go up to the counter. She has like, I'd say maybe 2-3 bags of various books.
The person behind the counter looks at her haul and goes, "Goodest heavens! Thou art a noble reader, aren't thou?"
I would certainly say so myself, yes. Though, it is interesting to find what selection that you have here for at least a nice little place.
Thank you very much. As you I'm assuming you pour the books out onto the counter.
Yeah, roughly organize them in a quick stack. She's decent enough with her hands to be able to at least organize them for the librarian herself.
They look, they count. That will be that would be $220, please.
Very well then. Which, on that note, should I roll for amount of money on her, or due to already place a curse bridge before, should I just hand wave that?
We've established that she has some dosh, haven't we?
Yeah, alright, so easily affordable?
Yeah, in the past, yeah, she easily affordable, unless you go pay with cash or with credit card, or debit card, or whatever.
Yeah, she's more than likely paying with actual cash. She doesn't trust my fucking throat. Doesn't trust the credit union. Okay,
fair enough. Paying with actual cash. The librarian takes it, looks it over. This'll do. They store it beneath the desk. Please enjoy those books.
Thank you very kindly. Oh, as she's storing the books into her bag, she kind of perks up. The eyes are a little creepy to see, I'll note, due to the whole cybernetic contacts, but it seems like sort of scanning over the librarian, getting what information might be special.
Well, they have a very mild blue glow to them.
If I could ask, what's with the blue glow surrounding herself?
Only thy round table may know.
Ah, very well. Well, then I assume the Round Table is your type of organization.
You could say it so.
Ah, but... Is there anything I might be able to learn about it here as well, actually? Or is it a piece of history that's unknown?
Perhaps another time. It is late at night.
Very well then. In that case, I might as well try to make my leave. I'll be happy to see you once again, though.
Ayeth. But perhaps Carmen could, maybe sit down and enjoy a book or two.
Yeah, she definitely plans to... I just realized the fucking Aegis! Yeah, she'll probably take a simple chair to and see what was some of the ones she picked up, because one or two were probably at random, see what happened.
There's, one of the ones she picked up that's quite interesting. Hold on. One of the ones that she picked up that is, quite interesting, if I can find the page for it, which here we go. It says, "The Anatomy of the Fiend, Kortanishi, the Unforgotten Fiend's true story, as penned down by closest friend in the adjudication team."
Ooh, this would be great. A strange sort of almost obsessive voice as she whispers. She'll open up the book and start reading. Hopefully not to be distracted.
So you begin reading, right?
Mm-hmm.
It isn't overly long before suddenly Corman here. Just imagine there's like a window here. I'm just going to place one down, but it's meant to be. I like windows, of course. Just like that. Yeah, there you go. Corman hears with the screeching of tires.
Oh. She ends up looking outside with a mild head tilt, wondering if somebody's just in a rush or something.
Two cars pulled to stop, parked extremely illegally on the curb, like so, right outside the bookstore. The windows are tinted extreme black, so black you can't even see through them.
I was going to say they might be in a rush, but it seems like that might be much more to the eye than what we see. She'll keep her eyes sort of locked onto the van, but will still be pretending to read for the time being.
Okay. Suddenly, various figures in matching black to the yellow undershirts come out of the cars. Some of them are smoking, cigarettes. Others just kind of, But notably, they're all missing an eye.
Why didn't you say fucking Twin Brigade?
They kind of, they open the door and head inside, walking in with them.
That's not really rip off the bat. So what was fucking probably unknowing just of the lungs.
Well, I need to adjust your volume very quickly, but yeah.
Oh, good. I had fucking
What did Carmen just say?
She's kind of mumbling little notes to herself, just like extremely organized, possibly in full sync, possible telepathic link, depending on what my abilities are. Might not know the dangers of smoking.
Carmen's a bit of a nerd. Roll a knowledge check for me.
Alright, sure. Any bonuses or minuses?
Now you can just... I'll let you get a +1.
Alright, sick.
You have no clue who these people are.
Unfortunate. Though she can obviously tell they're not here for a good purpose.
I mean, some of them have short sword sheaths on. Others have what look to be brass knuckles, etc., and they're walking like, Meanwhile, the shopkeeper, Zazil, he goes into the back room for a second. Like, it's not caused by these people, but they just do.
Alright. Quick question. How would you spell Zigzeal? Because I actually might have had a different character for you to do for that. Oh my god, yeah, hold on. Because there was another bit of a similar character of that one called Mysterious Heroine Z. You looking voiceless?
God.
I wish I was kidding.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll use that next time if this bookstore comes up again. Maybe fucking Arkelia just comes around like 2 hours later. Same exact fucking bookstore. In the meantime, though, one of them bumps up against Carmen and go, "Excuse me."
We're already. Yes, what might it be?
I bumped up against you. I was apologizing, you moron.
Oh. By the way, set up an avatar. Harry kind of turns around, returning to kind of again analyzing them over, trying to get immediate information. But
I'll let you roll another knowledge check on it. Maybe like you didn't catch something first time.
That would be an 11.
You know what? Okay, you don't know the specifics, but you have a feeling they're from a gang from Careless.
Oh.
As established, I will say for the audience sake of everybody, Careless is a country made up of entirely urbanscape and industrialscape. That's a channel's distance away from the country they're currently in, Excalibur. Imagine like the distance between Cuba and Florida kind of deal. And it's pretty much run by corporations and gangs. So these people, it's fairly common over there.
Carmen kind of spins around in her chair, kind of doing the legs around like the back of the chair, and some amount of excitement. So your types of gang members are going to be surmised. What might you be doing here? Bookstore of all places.
Look, kid. If you know your gang, if you know we're gang members, why the hell are you asking us our business? You know they're like snitches get stitches, right?
Oh, I'm simply asking for some amount of curiosity. Everybody can take a question or two after all, no?
I can't take it. At least. Yeah. Well, for your information, we're here to browse the books, and that's all you need to know.
Very well. Would you like some recommendations? I actually brought myself a decent haul today.
We're fine, thank you very much.
Very well. Not my fault. Fault you can't find anything worth it, though.
They kind of talk to each other and chuckle as they, look around. Kind of spread out a little bit into pairs. Oh yeah, oopsie.
Noting down, again, she's noting down the bits of information, obviously noticing that they're simply keeping in pairs. Anything familiar about it probably wouldn't be in her mind, but she knows that that's probably a gimmick of the group gang itself. But she's keeping almost an eerie of watch on them, as if trying to figure out just disposition.
Kind of noticed that they're taking pictures of various things on the shelves and stuff. You say, some of them you hear tonk 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 as you kind of like knock books off the shelves and look inside of them. No respect at all.
Oh. Certainly don't favor any type of preservation, I can tell. He's kind of like swaying over to where the desk was, just in case. Else getting a better view of who's there.
For right now, there seems to be 5 of them.
Yet despite the fact they come in pairs, they have an odd number of people within. Outside of the ordinary?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You hear one shoot. Always get over here. They click their tongue. And every one of them comes over here like this. Roll to hear the yapping actually. Or like, perception.
Alright. Wow, I'm getting a lot of mid rolls today.
You can hear kind of like, something spot. Something. Might be good. Something. Suddenly. Sorry, go on.
She's like swaying closer a bit as pretty much non-suspiciously as she can.
Suddenly they tip over the bookshelf, and look at the spot. Books go flying everywhere as it's a blatant disregard for any preservation or any order in the bookstore.
Oh, you're all quite rude, I can already guess.
Listen, kid, get fucking lost, or you're going to regret it, okay? I'm not going to say this again.
I wouldn't be quite sure about that. I just wish to inquire why you wish to wreck this bookstore.
None? Yeah, fucking business! One of them draws his sword and points it at you. Scram!
Ooh. She's just seemingly creepily staring, actually looking over the sword a bit. Is like a broadsword, long sword.
It's a katana without a guard.
You are aware that a katana without a guard is an extreme weakness, right?
Look, offense is the only defense. I'm not going to talk to you about my goddamn sword. I'm telling you to leave right now or face repercussions.
And those repercussions would take a B because I really like to prove that weakness.
If you have a death wish, then step right up, kid. We'll cut you up. We'll gut you and hang you from the telephone wires. We'll make what the fucking librarians do look like a tea party.
Oh, the librarian has an ability?
You dimwit. That's it. Even if I don't kill you, I want to fucking rough you up now, you piece of shit. Boys, we have someone to take care of. As they kind of prepare themselves to fight.
Well, it's your faults then. That she ends up pulling out the ink black paper light mortuary accord and simply grins. Noticeably sharp teeth, despite the fact that humans aren't meant to have it that sharp. And yet, not cybernetic. Probably a weird biology thing. Who knows, really? Yeah. I only wish that I receive your pitch. She steps forward.
What'd you say? Like out of character, what did you say? I can hear you.
She simply said, "How may I receive your story?"
Okay. Alright, combat begin time.
Of course, initiative, see if I get shit stomped first. I forgot the init bonus, god fucking. I cannot wait for the DBA one to come out, fucking hell.
Use no cool form, then it. I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Warp and Arcane Run, read out, since you're the,
Only one here for that. On that note. Okay, rerolling that one immediately. It's favoring dick jokes today.
Oh my god.
I can just roll until... Okay, here we go. Can't escape from crossing dimension. Eyes and jaws, claws and teeth. First clash. Tell us a story.
Hey!
Of course it wouldn't give that.
Alright, and so, Carmen, are you going to be a duelist or a marked?
For this, it'll be duel because for this first round, because for one thing, they're moving first, and I'm liable to get fucked up. It also means duelist means, if I remember, second main action and reaction to an enemy attack, yada yada.
Yep. That's what duelist means. Yep, and then you also get a bonus dodge that moves you 2 spaces. Bonus action dodge once per round. That moves you 2 spaces.
Got it.
Anyways, this one takes a swing at you. Taste fucking stale!
Well,
Also, though, take 1 damage.
Okay, I'm gonna take that bonus action dodge immediately then. I think they have a bonus or something.
Oh yeah, I must show duet tactics.
Yeah, okay. In which case, 1d20 to dodge. That is definitely higher than a 6.
You may move 2 spaces, isn't it?
That is simple step back from the blade swinging.
Okay. Then this one spends a bonus action. Don't
One
worry,
thing-
I'm coming.
One thing, the silver would normally have a lot more balance with side guard.
Alright then. Enough of that embarrassing start. Dramatic sword.
And that one is the one that'll probably get her down. Probably get her some damage, probably.
Yep, take 4 damage.
And in return, with that second main action, slamming him in the face immediately. The second main action is it only base attacks, or can I use abilities?
You can use anything with that second main action.
Alright, cool. With that, ruined in a library. There's this sound of just a crack as she swings down the really heavy binder now that people can realize, dealing 7 damage and knocking the max swordsman prone, and inflicting concussed. Of course, grab concussed for the people back at home.
You know, he's going to do something in response to that, actually.
Question is, will that roll succeed?
Advancing guard.
Ooh.
Escalation. Roll your d20.
That is a 3.
He manages to guard against the incoming book, taking a step over here. Nice shot, but you missed.
Not every attack will hit, of course, but at least you're showing better than the other one.
End of turn, Gorman? Oh yeah, no, that was the end of their turn.
That was enemy turn.
These two are standing back, you know. They don't think they need to get involved. They don't need to dogpile you because you're just a kid. Who cares? Your turn.
Alright. Well, he already spent his bonus action interrupt. This will make his day a lot worse. She ends up sticking her backup knife under the eye and proceeds to slam her binder in, inflicting 7. Instead, this time disoriented, with internal bleeding. Oh, okay, you already got the 1d2 then.
1 stack of internal bleeding, yep.
So on that note, gonna grab those status effects, because it's gonna royally fuck.
What the fuck?
What, do you think I wouldn't have my own tactics? Really? It is your own fault for that. That she ends up just simply prancing around the man who's been newly lobotomized. I mean, 1.5, 3, and 4, and 5.
Duelist or marked?
I'll be taking duelists again for this.
Okay. This one moves up. Come on, kid. You think you can fucking take us? Wow.
I'll be taking the bonus action dodge once again.
Okay.
That is 7.
Unfortunately, not enough. You take 3 damage.
4. I have no DR.
Okay, this guy, he's having trouble seeing. He's having trouble doing anything. One, he's going to hit ally. 2, he's going to hit you. Swing! What the fuck are you doing? What? Ugh. That fucking kid. It stabbed me in the eye.
Eh, close to the eye, rather more in the brain.
Ah. Why are they fucking... You moron, you got stabbed by a fucking kid. These two are kind of like chuckling at this guy. And then afterwards he's going to Oh yeah, okay. Then drops. They stop laughing when he drops. Oh shit.
Ooh.
Oh shit.
So, do I roll that DC now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cool. Time to show the passive. Projected Moon. Essentially, she has a page gimmick that I also forgot to activate. I realized because instead of my bonus action to take dodges. But these pages are meant to be acting as sort of a mimicry of that person's story or actions, gaining basic attack abilities and talent/passive. Only one page can be used at a time, and each page is accessed by using a bonus act to switch to that page or at the start of combat. It is RT whenever Carmen defeats an opponent, one with a DC of 13 to receive the page that the enemy turns into for free. On that note, the visual.
You do.
The two asthmatic swordsmen seems to be coalesced in a bright light for a moment. I assume this is an enemy without a strong willpower?
Yes, he's gone.
The body vanishes entirely, as that light soon turns into a simple orb and going into her binder.
Interesting. Let me just post this in on DMs for you.
And with that, she actually opens Mortuary Accord, grinning. Oh. Very glad to see this one's history.
I'll give you the lore blurb after the fight.
All good, all good. And with that...
Oh, fuck! That kid murked him! He's gone! There's not even a body to bury!
Oh, yes, of course. His body has been claimed by my dear ego. Shame, really.
Oh, wait, Ego, you're a fucking Absolver too?
Soon to be.
Oh my god. I'm gonna kill you extra hard for that, actually. I'm gonna make it hurt.
Again, you may certainly try.
Okay. With that, it's sent to you, and did you turn? Oh no, he died, so it's your turn.
Yeah, I was gonna say, are the other ones moving it? Which
It's
I've already spent my bonus action, so for the time being I can't switch to the new page I obtained, but that's fine. And so now, she actually ends up... For now, she'll actually remove the back... She'll actually pick up the backup knife left behind by the now discarded body. And, turning around to the foot soldier next to her. A simple donk.
Okay, I'll do two.
But she'll keep moving back, obviously trailing them towards a more open area. 1 to 3.55.
Okay. Meanwhile, they're like, don't, motherfucker! 1, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. This one's like, I'm gonna take another swing at you. It's very anytimeable. Duelists are marked, by the way.
I already said marked. I'm just happy to tank this damage.
Okay. Afterwards, takes a swing, and then this one, that'll be the turn. Corman.
Now, with two main actions and the new page, I'll be spending a bonus action to switch to the new page I've obtained, the Nomadic Sword Guard. Which, the visual is that the white...
Does this have... Yeah. I was ready to ask, does this like change your outfit as well?
Yes, it would.
Okay. Corman. You
The visual...
change into the page and suddenly... Yeah, go on.
The visual is that the page itself seems to beam that same light from earlier onto herself, going from the neck down to change what she is wearing at that moment, as well as what she seems to be wielding.
Suddenly, Corman changes out of, well, the kind of like dirty lab coat and fucking suit into, like, you know, a fairly alright grey suit with gloves and a yellow undershirt. Plus, there's a pin on the lapel of the Eyes gang. He's also, of course, holding the pneumatic sword, which is kind of sci-fi-ish.
And now taking the new fun little weapon, she'll start cutting into the foot soldier next to her. Which, good God, my fucking rolls! Could be worse.
What the fuck? You got two eyes? What? Wait, what? What happened?
Every story can be used for another purpose. Fortunately, I claimed his.
Yeah, my English teacher told me that before I fucking caved their skull in.
You are really quite rude to anyone you meet then, huh? He ends up shanking the blade fully in.
Ah!
And now, that fancy new anytime that I haven't typed down yet, ping! Which I'm just gonna post along with the roll.
I'm gonna go say, you can post that, but you don't have to. Then.
Yeah, it's just for the audience.
Okay.
Which that means 1d2 extra damage to the target.
Don't take the stamina cost for that.
Alright.
Because, like I said, it did from the initial blow.
Oh, okay. And of course, the DC... there's more of them here.
Okay. End of turn?
For now, yes. And I can write down the rest of it.
This one moves up. You can walk the walk, but I'm sure you can't swing the swing. Damn.
And that's start of round, and I feel like I'm required to take the duet to try to dodge that, but it's not too much damage.
Is this a Sun Tzu moment?
What the fuck do you mean Sun Tzu moment?
You know, the famous anime campaign Sun Tzu Proverb 1.
Remind me?
No. Oh, how can you not remember Proverb one moment?
I am not clocked into most of your bits,
Only
unfortunately.
ahem. Only any time when you are certain to interrupt. Avoid any time when there is no chance of an interrupt. Put yourself in a situation where there is no choice but to interrupt or to die, and you must any time.
Alright, well, no problem. Then I'm gonna take Mark and just tank this then, which in total
Okay, you take
that's...
6. Yeah, you take 6.
Yep, and let me do fucking torso DR because I'm having to keep track of that. That is...
I entirely forgot we were doing limb damage.
You forgot.
I don't think anybody has been doing that for the past id trailers.
Oh my god.
Well, maybe if just not for the id trailers, then, you know, we'll do it for the main campaign.
Alright, sure. I mean, the issue with that is that one of my abilities works off of this.
You know, Koi, you forget that one of the main features for the pneumatic swordsman you could try here?
Yeah, I do have a new bonus action, but also, again... Oh wait, there's no cost, isn't it?
Yeah, it's free.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll try to take that. Also means advancing guard, that is a 16.
On a 16, you can reduce the damage by 2. I'll let you do that.
Alright. There you take the out.
What'd you say?
I was making sure he took the damage on my health, and I was pretty sure he wasn't, so...
Okay.
That I can give 2 back to my torso.
This one moves up, cracks the knuckles. Swing, swing. Take 1 damage.
It's a simple blow to, like, just her shoulder, like, and she's seemingly comparing to the others. Huh. You're quite weaker than the rest, aren't you?
Shut the fuck up. Alright, Coleman's turn.
Yep, and I already chose marked, which also means time to bludgeon the hell out of. Also, on that note, I am definitely taking stamina from this fight. So that note, I forgot what they were called again. Foot Soldier. Also known as Klong.
Okay, they take that damage.
And just hit them again.
They are downed. Roll your DC.
And oh.
Yeah, yeah, you get that. Let me just send this to you in DMs.
Yep.
You know how both the jobbers seen so far of the 2 eyes. Away. Hey.
That body once again is claims to the binder, and she's immediately looking through it out of pure curiosity, not even focusing on the actual fight.
Out of curiosity, how are we ruling this in regards to, like, if she has multiple, if an enemy has multiple basic attacks but only have 1, like, different weapons?
I figured it was generally just claim each one because it would technically pick cards, but that would give a lot of versatility.
You know what? At this cheap passive, I'm gonna say that on initial, you can choose 1 weapon out of the choices.
Alright.
Then on each subsequent defeat of the enemy, if you roll high enough, you can get another one of the weapons.
Alright, yeah. That's like completing the page. I like that.
Yeah, that makes sense. You want the Godless Katana or the Brass Knuckles?
I'll take the brass knuckles.
Okay.
I am very glad this kid is working, by the way, even if I am down a lot of my HP.
That'll be fine. Probably.
Yeah, it really does seem like swordsmen are a lot better in your group, from what I can tell. Poor folks, really.
I mean, we are technically a higher rank anyways.
That would probably Ooh, these are fun. And with that, that'll be end of turn, because it did just bludgeon the one in front of me.
Okay. The pneumatic swordsman are taking a swing at you.
And I'm taking dual list this time. Okay.
Comical miss. Oof. Quick on your feet.
Certainly getting quicker with the capabilities of your own.
I wouldn't be paying attention to me though. Yeah.
And I'm
Unless
taking
you're
the I'm taking the bonus action dodge from Duelist for this.
Damn. You can take a 2-space move, of course.
Yeah, just taking 1 space for now, though.
Okay. What the fuck? I swear to God. End of their turn. Your turn.
She just lands in the chair, continuing to read a bit as I mark down more info. Just not a lot of you are very deep either, huh?
Shut the fuck up.
Really? It's worrying. Oh well. He just ends up clanging the next one to her. Which, I don't think I took that main action in reaction to something, but fuck. So,
Brace for impact. Nah. Was that not? Okay, no.
simple strike to their torso, and then the backup knife.
They're still standing.
Oh shit. Alright, in the time being then, I took a bonus action dodge so I can't switch, but I still think the other bonus action dodge is now replenished. Either way, end of turn.
Okay. Move up. Move up. First up, we're going to take a swing at you with a katana.
Taking duelist again. Which also means trying to move out of the way of this.
Okay.
Which also might lead to comedy by hitting the other one, I don't know. And 1, 2 over the body.
Okay. Then, I just want to move up, of course, and then take a swing. Only 2 are alive at the moment. And this one take 2 damage unless you go on any time it.
Well, I already spent the bonus action dodge. I don't exactly have multiple bonus actions, so.
Oh yeah. You can take a main action in response though.
Oh yeah, true. Which on that note, kerthing. That is also dazed. If that guy's alive.
He's alive. Ah!
That. And 1 damage to set torso.
Okay.
And I imagine that's it from us.
Oh yeah. Go. Your turn, Carmen.
Which also means fully running up and finally finishing this guy off. This time with his own weapon. Which, if I can actually pull up the page, because I just realized I'm gonna have so many sheets to manage. Critical.
Oh. Ugh. Stumbles back. Hey, you want to play a quick theme?
Yeah, can you guess what it is?
I have a sneaking suspicion. I am not surprised.
Yeah.
This guy is like, very heavily cut and just kind of collapses. This one's still up though.
Pretty much, she does the whole flare of like spinning the blade, putting it back into its sheath, or scabbard, and just simply smiles to the last one. So would you like to tell a tale to your friends, or would you like to be claimed with the rest?
I know for a fact you're hurting. I can see it all over your face. I'm going to get some vengeance.
Taking duelist once again.
Okay. This one's going to try and not job. Try and not job. That's not that bad actually. Take 4 damage.
Well, I did say I was taking duelist for a reason. And I might as well spend it because it takes no fucking stamina. Yeah.
He goes to take a main action response, by the way.
Yep, which also means hit him in the fucking face.
Womp womp womp. You're slow! I told you. I can see the pain all over your fucking face. In those eyes of yours.
They seem to be refocusing a bit, or the hearts turn upside down.
Don't worry. I'll take real good care of the shark tooth necklace I make out of your goddamn teeth.
Oh, you're funny. That hit again. There's just the distant sound of a skull cracking as the binder makes contact.
As this one tumbles. Okay. Well, with the polar dead, you know what? Let me ask you something, DM. Okay. Suddenly, the bookstore goes quiet once again for a moment.
She's taking a moment to breathe, allowing a minimal restore. Which
Heal for 15.
Alright.
Suddenly, you hear a door open. Running steps before jumping through the window, like Dio, and landing on the table, is a person who looks significantly different as compared to the other 2 eyes. First off, it's true that they only have 1 eye, but over where the other eye would be is something interesting. Hold on.
Ooh. You're a fit as well, aren't you? Oh, I have to learn why you've done that to yourself.
Well, looks like you took care of the good old fruits and veggies of the blender.
Unconventional metaphor, but yes, I suppose.
How fantastic. Well, I was getting a relay of what was going on in here. Well, I can't just let this go. I can't just let this go unsanctioned, now can I? But, whatever happens, happens.
Indeed, indeed. Glad you understand, frankly.
Yeah, you can get the Godless Katana. You've seen that one a lot. Care to get your shit stomped in by me?
I could always use another story to read.
Alright. My name is Two Eyes Representative, Caliban Hadron. Let's see how this goes down.
I'm looking at the fuck you token, just imagining the DA safe in Olympus. I'm so sorry.
Alright. Roll initiative again. You will both be getting duet tactics. I mean, you're both getting duet la kill since this is a one-on-one fight.
And start of combat, I'm taking the pneumatic swordsman page.
Okay. Suddenly you go, haven't you heard? The sword is outdated. We here use a much more elegant style of fighting. Reaches down, slowly pulls her hand up, and the reveal looks to be a long silver spear wrapped in silver chains. Dangling off of those silver chains will look to be gold medallions with the symbol of the two eyes on them. Well then.
Oh, how fancy.
Oh yeah, and just so you know, this is a party. So, what they shall do is, move action, jump table to table, then land in a thrusting gouge with the Sir Gouger. You're quick on your feet though, and you avoid it.
It's a simple step to the right, and she seems to be looking more into the weapon itself. I'd almost count this one as holy, maybe.
I wouldn't say holy, but it's not normal either. By the way. Bonus action, they'll move 2 spaces because they can. Then they'll use one of their any times, Mob Step. You only take a 1 range 1 damage swing as they move behind you rapidly. Right over here then. Take 2 damage.
Very well.
This is like a punch, not actually not stabbing you here. Something seems off about the way they're fighting, but you can't put your finger on it. End of their turn. Corman, you'll go.
She, of course, spins around to face her dear opponent here, and again regains a maniacal type of grin. You're already fighting quite interestingly than the other ones. You're gonna be a great test subject.
Like I said, fruits and veggies, and then you have here the blender blades.
Yes, indeed. And with this, deliberately targeting the head with the limb function this time, which also means it's a -6. Lobotomization Corporation, let's go. That is negative, holy fuck.
And they take an action in response to that.
Alright.
Sir Gouger. You get stabbed in the chest, and suddenly you feel like it's hard to really think about the future for the moment, as this activates Sir Gouger's special effect. One eye for the present, one eye for the future. Or I guess no eyes for the future for you.
Frankly, the present has always been quite better to me. Best. And if I remember correctly, the Max Swordsman does have a bonus action dodge I could try to take, but action is already resolved, so...
Yeah.
Alright.
As we said, and suddenly from the 17 you realize.
Yep.
Wait a minute. This Sir Gouger, as they're calling it. It must be an ego. What?
And a fellow Eagle user as well. Oh, you're going to be way more fun.
Oh yeah. Real special here, By the end of turn, Corman?
Mm-hmm. I have 2 main actions. I'm gonna spend the second one to kind of just bludgeon.
Okay.
I am already immediately taking in rolls, Jesus fucking Christ!
They the weaving really fast. Don't dodge the walls of the blender. Come on. Come on, come on.
So do you just simply fancy types of fruit, or is that just a metaphor you're quietly typed? That end of turn.
Look, the way I look at it, combat is a blender, okay? By the end of it, everybody's going to have their juices spilled everywhere, and it's going to stain everything. It's just about being the blades versus being the blended. The fruits, the veggies, the sword, the blades, and the walls of the blender. Perhaps you'll be something more, though. You seem pretty interesting.
I would hope to be. One of the worst things I could fear is never being memorable.
I can get down to that. Then we'll go into duelist again. Waning second eye. We'll contest it against them.
Alright. That is escalation.
Oh no, it was an actual contested roll.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, okay, you do receive a sack of weak spot. I'll show you what weak spot does when it comes up.
Alright. Guess for the time being. Should we find not have to do the bonus action dodge?
I imagine that book there is very special, actually. I can kind of sense something off of him.
Oh, yes. Yes. Why else would he be wearing the uniform of one of your own compatriots?
Yeah, makes sense. Didn't know if you were a grave robber or something.
Kind of, sorta. I wouldn't say grave robber, more story holder. Librarian's editor.
Oh, wait, librarian?
Yes? Isn't that the standard term?
Well, if you were from where I was from, you don't have the scent of a careless one around you. But just so you're aware, little miss, well, not what you know. It's the fact that librarians are part of the Grindad Alliance, and they're a nasty sort of gang, their own piece of work.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, just so you're aware, you know, you don't want to be stepping the wrong step if you ever come to our part of town.
It's possible. After all, you're already quite interesting. Might as well see if there's more. On that note, she's interrupting herself with another bludgeon.
I tried bonus action dodge. Now they take the damage.
And
That's a
1.5.
-2, by the way, remember.
Yeah, that's still 10. But
Yeah, they're so
and
good.
moving to the side, I'm gonna activate Limbus Accompanied. Because I didn't spend the other main action earlier. That is 7. How do we want to work that? Because I was intending to pretty much just play her head, like literally. Because having that injury.
Did you get him? Did you? Well, if you're going for the head, well, let me check something really quickly.
Actually, probably change it to. Oh wait, torso being injured is a lot worse. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Alright,
torso is not injured. Every round, they roll the DC of 10, and if they fail it, they receive a sack of internal bleeding.
Which fun for her, fun for me, worse for her. But that'll be end of turn. I'm gonna grab my dinner real quick.
Okay. Alright.
Now that'll be end of turn, meaning sorry, no banter. Okay, back.
Alright. I didn't take my turn yet, so I'll do that. Oh yeah, they can take an action response to that, I almost forgot. You know they will. They hit you with crash before the whoosh. It's like, you know, they twirl the spear arm if we're going to punch you. The first hit of 3 normal damage works, and then They hit you again for 2 knockback and 1 true damage.
Yeah, I'll take the bonus action dodge against the 12, sure.
Okay.
Which, fuck me.
You take 4 damage in total.
And knockback where?
2 knockback. So like
1,
here.
2.
Bonus action move up. Oh no, they already took a bonus action, never mind. Their turn, they'll take they'll take morph this time. Rolls their spear around. Stab. If this goes. Miss. Let's go for a lunge.
Oh, I forgot another. We can't.
What? What did you get? Wait, oh, abnormality pages?
No, that's something different. Extra effort.
Oh yeah, you can use extra effort if you want, yeah. For various things.
Yeah, I'm just remembering that now, but don't worry about it.
It's after they hit you, there you go. Alright. Well, just so you're aware, look, you're bookstore pals, aren't you?
Well, I was certainly hoping to be able to get out here today without having to fight, but unfortunately, your compatriots were quite receptive to questioning.
Alright. Well, looky here. It's all good to pursue knowledge and to pursue the finer things in life. But if you're going to take up arms, you gotta be quicker. You have to be quick and the dead. Alright? Alright. Just, you gotta work on how speedy you are.
Uh-huh. Well, again, my abilities are...
You're not gonna apply Future Blind to do that contested D6 roll. Roll a D6.
Yep. That is definitely too higher than me.
Alright. You don't have any odds of Pierce, but you have anytime you have a -2 against it.
Right, which... yeah, should be fine.
Okay. Oh yeah. Alright. Like I said though, you know, blades move pretty fast when you're in the blender of combat. So they don't move. They just stand there twirling their spear around. Give me that book of yours then. Let me feel it.
Alright, so wish. That's dazed!
Alright. They receive the 5 damage a daze.
Alder, if you can pull up dazed, please.
Son of a bitch, okay.
You did ask.
I'm not faulting you, I'm just saying. Tell me then, why are you pursuing what you're doing? Becoming an Absolver, I'm imagining.
I believe that there is a story within every person that I can meet. My ego allows me to claim said stories and be able to read them for myself. It's all just a manner of research, seeing how you all will take.
You're going into one of the most combat-heavy professions in the world, all to read a little stories.
I would say the human story is quite interesting, though.
You know, that's one of the most unique takes I've ever heard on the tale, actually.
Again, they're going to be memorable.
But there's walks of life everywhere. There's so many different groups and peoples you can meet, beyond just being an Absolver.
And I can see those stories just with that little binder that I'm holding.
But you can't see every story in the world then with that. No, the stories you don't know. No, the stories you'll never know, or you never
But my life's
See?
work will be to find said stories, dear.
Alright. Some sort of combat bookkeeper.
Great way to put it.
Very well. Alright. End of your turn?
Did I take a main action in response to anything? I don't think I did, no. So I'm just gonna take that now, including bludgeoning once again, because that's kind of the best tactic I have when that. Oh wait, low stamina.
Alright, you take 5 damage again.
For now, moving 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5, 5. Seemingly trying to catch her breath for the moment. That
And your turn? Alright. 2 eyes will move up. Toss this, throw the spear around their body, like all around, like, you know, across the arms, through the gap in between the legs, etc. Just kind of like, you know, being very acrobatic about it, very cinematic. Alright.
You fancy yourself Flair as well. Very nice.
Look, I keep in shape. If you noticed with those things, they aren't really good, aren't they?
No, no.
The fruits and the motherfucking veggies.
And you seem to favor that metaphor, but I understand why.
Yeah, exactly. You know, just a little bit more honing, you're definitely a blade. I can tell that much.
Mm-hmm.
Take 4 damage.
Well, it's a bad thing that I just designate a mark then. So about that extra effort.
You also had your consciousness spell, though, remember?
Oh, right, I had a consciousness. Well, that's really just gonna forbid us from dying easily, huh?
I mean, I guess so, yeah. You're at 0 at the moment.
Yep. Which also means I don't have to immediately roll a DC because I just got set to it. Yay!
And then, you know what? The bonus action, move 1, 2, mob step. They do not mob step. So they just stand there. Have you begun yet? Have you begun then? I'm good old Sigil.
She seems to be starting to falter a bit. But the same maniacal look in her face will still remain.
Come on now, if you're dull, then sharpen it.
Very well. With that, she immediately starts lunging out with the book, because I did take a mark. God damn it.
You get a second swing though.
Yep. Which is also a low number. Yep. Her attacks are wild, noticeably, this time, as it's starting to reach a sort of mania.
Alright, look. When you're feeling it, and you're definitely feeling it, it's your blade's dull. Now here's the thing. Keeping chopping is gonna make you duller. Take a moment, take a breath, and get back in it. Get right back in there and chop up, you know.
The fruits and the vegetables, yes.
Correct. Look, you haven't even begun your education yet I'm rubbing off on you, like a teacher.
Almost. There's a shame you'll be claimed.
Alright, get rid of that fucking hunch. I noticed you're a bit of a book nerd. It's alright though.
I've explained this to many before, it's not a hunch, I was just not blessed. She is just actually short.
And then, you know, take a swing, crash for the whoosh. We'll then save.
What?
Roll the save.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Which also means, oh my god, I don't immediately fuck up. God!
Remember with X-Rays, what was the DC again?
Base DC is 10.
Well, let me check. Check real quick. I think you're right, but I want to check. Yeah. Yeah, base DC is 10 if you roll below it, but you're on it, so you're fine right now.
Yeah. Also means I don't go into negatives yet.
Yep, so I take Duelist, of course.
Taking Mark once again, there's still a noticeable mania growing in her eyes.
Alright. Then, Carmen turn.
Let's get him in the middle of eating dinner, so sorry. And she actually switches the book to a different hand as she busts out the pneumatic sword. Swing.
I take that bonus action, try and dodge. Not dodge. Okay, here's the funny thing. Since this is a one-on-one duel, they're now at Edge of Consciousness as well, so it's just to beat the shit out of each other now.
Yep, and I also still have a second main action. Klong!
That's a partial. Ooh. Okay, so here's what happens. First off, you're not consuming them all. You'll get a piece of them.
Because this one has
Second
enough
off-
willpower to not be turned into a page.
Yeah, second off, you knock them back. They kind of just stagger, and they're like, nice blow. Nice one. Nice blow. Alright. You know what? This was fun. I liked this.
Same here, same here. I'd actually hope to meet you again, since you seem to have a strong enough willpower to not be claimed by my mortuary of court.
How old are you?
19 currently.
I think that's drinking age, right?
I suppose it depends on the region you're within.
I think so. Check the law books, but let's have a drink sometime. There's probably a bar in this town, maybe a club.
I certainly wouldn't mind it. Be happy to see you again.
Yeah. Look, when I was assigned this task by, well, unmentionables, I can't talk about it here, but
Of course.
I was expecting just boring. What'd you say?
Of course, your organization has a secret.
Yeah. When I was assigned this task, I was expecting it to either be boring or a suicide job. You know what, though? The new generation's looking bright.
Again, I would hope.
Keep your blade sharp, keep your engine tuned, and I'll see you next time. And keep chopping it up, you know, when you get into the little skirmish.
Aye. You sing
Give
you
you
once
two-
again, Hadron.
See you around. They give you 2-finger salute with a chuckle as they leave the same way they came, not even taking
Carmen
the
is-
cause.
Carmen is giving a bright wave as the DC is rolled. Fuck me. Well, you know what? I'm an
It's out of combat. It's out of combat. You're fine. You're just like really.
Lord. I think I'm going to need another coffee from this.
Suddenly, coming in through the window, or stepping in through the door, is a figure dressed in kind of like a white suit and cape, effectively. Well, it's like it's a whitish blue suit and pure white cape. They have a silver khopesh in the offhand, and a pure white mask covering their face that exudes a kind of like an aura around it as they walk in through the door, then shed the mask.
Oh. Hello there.
Ah. Alright then, are you telling me that you had to deal with things as well?
Yes. I actually claimed a few of them for my own ego, but that's what's that. But good chance, is there a hospital nearby? I'm quite in pain.
Yeah, there's medical nearby. I can help you get there if you need it.
That would be fantastic. My van is currently in the driveway.
They offer you a hand to help you stand up.
She takes that hand and just tries to keep her movements gentle.
Would you like to roll a d20 for recognition, by the way?
Yeah, sure. Any bonuses or minuses?
How in are you with like Absolver culture in general?
That would probably be something that she would be researching majorly, especially seeing why Absolvers do what they do, what their
You can get a plus, a +2.
Mm-hmm. Fuck me.
I'll let you get a reroll on that. It's fine.
All right. You know, it's a success. Fuck it.
That's Chaos Prevails. You recognize them as a pretty famous absolver. It said that they're said to they're probably one of the most well-known and powerful absolvers at the moment. The Wyvern Geist, the White Remnant. The White Remnant, of course, is their title.
Okay, I could swear I misheard something. What did you say the title for them was for their ego?
Well, I'll post it in chat.
Thank you, because my hearing's being a bit fucky, and I thought I heard white noise. The White Remnant. Okay.
It's happening all over the town now. There's these gangsters literally everywhere.
Of course, I believe I heard Two Eyes King.
Yeah, we've identified them. I just got back from the case down in the park. The person that had taken care of it though.
Oh, was it another one like me, perhaps?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, very glad to meet them if ever possible.
You begin the education begins like a month, right?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, keep your aim true then.
Mm-hmm. If there was any showing here, I would find myself quite impressive, even.
Real quick, can you interact your arm with mine very quickly?
Yes.
It
does so.
They slide on their mask. They're all emanates from it. They feel, their skin goes from feeling like, normal skin feel to feeling extremely cold as they do this. They put the hand, and they throw what looks to be a kunai into the ground. Several strings shoot out towards their hand. They look at it. One of them burns. Then they stab the kopesh into the ground. And before your eyes, what happens is that you two leave the scene and are probably taken to the hospital, ending this section of the introductions.
Okay, I hope Carmen was a good show, because I tried to play up being more fucking weird than usual with the character. Good to hear.
Yeah, with that, we shall end this ego trailer. We shall end this id trailer for the character of Carmen Sephiroth, Ego, Ink Black, and Paperwhite Mortuary Record. Thank you for joining us, and tune in next time for when we get to see the final soon to be absolver in the team, Arkelia Silvera.